I fully share the views which were expressed by Villeroy de Gallo. I will mention also the fact that the uncertainty is extremely high. As the IMF said, uncertainty is extremely high because largely of the attitude of the US and the first, I would say, decisions or intended decisions taken by the US. We will see exactly where we stand after maybe some changes in the US position. And I can see that the President Trump reserves the right to say the contrary of what he said before. So we will see. We have to be very prudent. But this is part of a major, major uncertainty, which is hitting the US, of course, but also all the partners in the world and the world economy as a whole.
I would also like to get your thoughts on what are the alternatives here. If we see the European Union actually striking deals with other parts of the world, is there a chance that the European economy can actually protect itself a little bit from the trade war with the United States?
Well, in any case, it seems to me the intention of the European in general, and certainly of the European Union, to defend its interest with the most effective and efficient tactics and strategy, of course. We are attacked by the US. It is our intention to respond to the US. That being said, it is also true that Europe is more open to global trade than the US or China. And so in that respect, we have to defend our interest with the fiercest, I would say, position, because again, we are more vulnerable, taking into account the amount of global trade which we are participating in.
Let's also look at the exchange rate, and perhaps my colleagues can show how the euro has fared against the greenback year to date. Thinking about what has happened here, we've actually seen an appreciation for the euro. My question to you is whether this trade war has actually brought a little bit of a positive as well for the ECB, given the stronger currency.
Well, it is absolutely clear that when the US dollar is weakening, the euro is going up. That's absolutely clear, and we have observed that. That being said, the moves that we have observed until now are not big moves, if I may. If I refer to the past, we have known, of course, ups and downs of the euro-dollar relationship much, much bigger than what we have seen today. So I will not I would say, assess what has happened, but it's clear that it's extremely paradoxical for the US executive branch to call for a weaker dollar, and when we were at a level which was not alarming at all, frankly speaking. But this is part of the contradiction which are present in the today's US policy.